Oh, unbelievable. We're back. It happened so fast. It happened so fast, I'm telling you. I'm excited, though, to show you what happened in the fourth. I'm losing count, I'm telling you. Fourth, it's just a blur to me. An absolute blur. Must be season 4. Yeah, overall. It's the third season at Bekkerveld and the plus the season at Westdorpe. So it's the fourth season, but only our third at Bekkerveld. So that being the case, there's another season after this, which will round up the week, and then on Monday, see, I'm thinking YouTube terms, being clever, we're going to have a look at the where we are right now. We'll probably see a game too. I think we'll get a game before we're offered anything. And we'll just take it as business as per usual until any offer comes in. And if no offer comes in and they say, no, don't wait, we just go on and you know the club. Right. We'll get to know Bekkerveld. I'll show you more about Bekkerveld anyway in the episode where we play a game. But there we were, 22, 23. So that is 1, 2, 3, season 4. We played 30 games. We won 28. This is all in the league. We drew 1 and we lost 1. So again, not unbeaten. But nevertheless, 104 goals, 10 against, so it's a plus 94 goal difference and 85 points. Well, you take it. I mean, you're going to go up with that. You would think. We might have had more of a challenge. I don't know. I think that year we went up on goal difference. Because I'll know in a moment. I will know in a moment. Here we go. I think it was. So I'm going to have a look very quickly at who we lost to. Yes. Harksbergse. They pushed us all the way. I'll show you the games that we actually lost this time as well. Because our first competitive game of the season, this is what the team looked like. Oh my word. This is one of the biggest wins I've had, certainly in competitive game. I think I might have one bigger. I think I might have won 16-0. But this is the biggest one we've had. So we start with Gomez. And you can see why we made him a first team goalkeeper. He's very bloody good. He's Argentinian. He's very young at the time. And look at that determination, acceleration. Oh, the physicals are good. He's a good all-round goalkeeper. But he's been pushed out. He's currently in the under-19s, as you can see at the top there. But he's still a very good goalkeeper. I'd say he's third best at the team. Possibly second. 6'2". Maybe he's a little bit weak. 77 kilos. You know, he's live. Boozy, still there. Oh, we'll have a look at his figures, shall we? Yeah, let's have a look at Gomez's figures before we even go into that. So that season, played 11 games in the league, plus 5 in the cup. Conceded 4, 7 clean sheets. And then overall, 16 appearances, 8 conceded, 11 clean sheets. So we did concede a few times. I think I might have been rotating a lot. So we'll see who else. We'll double check in a moment to see who it was. Boozy, still there. I think it's now. Where are we? I'm not a tick. Where am I? I keep losing my spot in my head. Okay, it's 22-23. 22-23. Okay. Season 22-23. Up he goes. Oh, yeah, because we've already had the... Yeah. So he's got 19 games, 8 goals, 10 assists. So it's a pretty damn good season for Boozy. Those 8 goals, that's terrific. And overall, 26 appearances, 22 starts, 10 goals, 25 assists. Did well in the cup. Did well in the cups. Plural. And where are we? 22, 23. So it's his third season with us. 22, 20, yeah, it must be. 19 games, nothing else but 7.27. 26 overall, 1 goal in the cup and 1 assist. But he's solid enough. This guy Benitez comes in and he's still at the club. 18 determination, 15 acceleration, 14 pace. That jumping reach as well, 14. 6'3". Got what you need in a defender. He's very good, Kevin Benitez. Very good. He was very young at the time, still at the club. Oh, shall we look at his figures? That might help. Yeah. I had a ding. I don't know if you could hear that. Anyway, it was disconcerting. 22, 23, 24 games, 2 goals. 2 played with the Manchester and 7.63. Overall, 31 games, 3 goals and an assist, 7.76. So, very, very good defender, Kevin Benitez. And then we've got Gabriel, still on the team. Somebody keeps messaging me. Stop it. Gabriel, 22, 23. There he goes. 24 games, 2 goals, 9 assists, 7.84. And overall, 3 goals, 13 assists at 7.89. So, very consistent with Gabriel that season. Christian. Oh, can we stop it? Jesus Christ. People messaging me. I'm trying to fucking record. Anyway. So, Christian. 15 determination. We bought him before he was old enough to play, so he was heavy yonks. And as a junior, 15 determination, 12 acceleration, 13 pace. Look at that work rate and the bravery and the tackling. It's all good. Is he a good footballer? Not particularly, but he's a good defensive midfielder. So that's how long we signed him. On a pre-contract, and then he finally signs at 18, and he starts getting games in 22, 23. 23 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 7.55. And you've seen it, he's not a particularly good footballer as such, but 28 games overall, 3 goals, 2 assists, 7.64. So a little bit better in the cup. But he's still with us. He always challenges for a first team. There's Ross. You've seen him before. 22, 23, 17 starts in the league, 2 goals, 5 assists, so still very similar to his previous season, just dropping in terms of the average rating. And overall at the club, 16 starts, 6 subs, 3 goals, 7 assists for a 7.54. So a little bit, the cup's boosting him a bit there. And this guy, Salinen, 15, 16, 16, he's quick. Few holes in his game, but he can show up with goals. I'll tell you that much, kids. So this is a good season for him. 17 starts, 4 goals, 2 assists, and the previous one had 19 starts, 2 goals. So he was playing then a lot too. And he, as we went up in standard, he went up too, 7.4, and continued to. So only 4 goals, 2 assists. He's going to improve. He gets better. So a good season for him. Matty had a good game. 22, 23, 18 starts, 7 goals, 4 assists. So a bit of a drop-off there for him, but we were utilising him on the right rather than the left. Now, why would we do that? Well, that's a good question. Maybe we should have just kept him there, but you'll see why. It's because of this guy. Gert Jonker. Not particularly quick, but he's got 19 flair, 14 determination, 17 decisions. Incredibly good. He's a good footballer. And ideal for that role. 14 dribblings, 16 first touch, that flair. He's a very, very dangerous player. And reasonably versatile. He was very young at the time. We wanted to develop him, so we played him. And that's his first season. 21 games, 7 goals, 6 assists, 7.57. I think he's improved since then, and he had a better season than last year. We're playing him out of position at the moment, but he's a very good player, Jonkert, and he's rated as our best player. So I played him there. And it's also a step up, so maybe I should have continued with Matty. I don't know, but when you've got a player as good as that one, you play him. Justice, who you've seen before. How do you go in 22-23? Well, as you can see, 22 games, 26 goals. So not quite as good as the season before in terms of producing goals, but I did shift him a little bit onto the Ramdeuter role. So a few more assists there. And overall, 28 starts, 1 sub-appearance, 41 goals. So the cup, he really does shine in it. 5 assists, 8.39 overall. So he was doing very well in the cups. Also there, this guy Blanchard, who had signed a year earlier, but you didn't see much of him. Got 19 starts, 1 goal, 9 assists. So very, very... well, he's reasonably good at providing the assists. I think he's probably better on the left than the right. Better as a playmaker than a Ramdeuter. 7.29, probably his best season. He's improved, yeah, probably his best season. I trusted him more. There's Azarovi. That season. 13 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. 22 overall, 1 goal, 3 assists again, 7.24. So very consistent. Tentire also playing 10 games, 4 goals, 3 assists for 7.34. Really the last time he's been involved in the first team, 10 games, 4 subs, 5 goals, 3 assists, 7.31. So not quite as good. I might have played him a bit more as a sub. And this guy, no longer at the club, sadly. Herman, now rated as at 575k and on just under 8 grand at NEC. 15 determination, 15 acceleration, 15 pace, strong. So, I mean, it's not as good as I thought it was, but he's pretty damn good, this guy, because he came into the team in 22-23, 16 games, 15 goals, 6 assists, and I was using him a lot in the Ramdeuter position. And he was excellent, I thought, scoring goals from out wide, coming in and putting them in. So that was statistically his best season for us. Marginally, well, in terms of getting goals, it was. Overall, 14 starts, 9 sub-appearances, 18 goals, 9 assists. So, consistent. He was very good. I think we might have lost him through injury the next season. But there you go. So a few players coming through. Blanchard, Herman, Jonker, Christian, and Gomez. I won't show you the 14 nil. Just go on and on and on. And that's the break. That's the loss. I'll show you the goal that was scored. I mean, it was, again, we weren't FM because they did have 11 shots against us, but as you can see, we probably edged them in most areas, apart from the fact that you can see Jonker played a 6.4, which he could do. I mean, as a young player that happens, but that is 6.4 too. So this is the goal that we conceded. Bit of an off day for us. I think up front it was the main problem, not converting chances. Yep, front of the penalty spot. That's it. That's all you're getting, kids. And against Utrecht in the cup, as you can see, we had Boozy sent off. Standard team, Christian Ross, Celine and Maddie, Jonker, Herman was up front that day. Didn't do particularly well, and Munsters didn't do particularly well. A lot of players did do particularly well, but I don't think it's 10. We were outplayed. Yep, I'll show us losing. Didn't happen very much, but it happened this season against Utrecht, but it would have brought us in a lot of cash, given us a big boost, so it was worth it. So that's the type of goals that we're conceding. Free kick, corner. being out jumped. Another free kick. Played back. Floating it in. So a lot of cross balls. We were vulnerable to that day. And then Ross playing it out there for Gabriel. And he gets a rare goal after being shifted to the right. After the setting off of Boozy. Ends up getting a goal from by cutting in, which is, we've got the underlap, so he did. Yeah, and so after the break, we need an extra time win here. I'll see if there's any major changes to the team. Oh, Sam Pack gets signed. Still one of the top 2 goalkeepers, 17 determination. You can see his stats right there. We brought him in. And Mbai was moved to the right. Eric Palmer-Brown, the United States international, 15 determination. Look at those physicals. Nice, huh? 14 jumping reach, 14 acceleration, 14 pace. Solid. Okay footballer. His tackling's very good, 14. Determination. Mental's good too. Flair and vision are terrible, but he's a centre-back. What do you want? How tall is he anyway? Tall, 6'4". So Benitez was paired up with him, Azarovi, Christian, Knoll. Now this is an interesting player to look at. He's already at the club. Played 12 games the season before, 2 goals, 1 assist for a 7.47. So he's pretty good at that level. A bit more challenging for him as it's gone on. 20 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 7.19. Overall, 18 games, 8 sub-appearances, 6 goals, 4 assists for a 7.5. So the cup games gave him a bit of a boost. There's Munsters playing in an attacking role. Yeah. Not the best for him. Maddie coming in on the right, getting a couple of goals, and Jonker. It's more like Injustice having a... He had that occasionally. He had a few 6.4s where he just would not perform. I ended up moving him onto the Ramdeuter position far more often, and he performed pretty well there once he got used to it. So that's the type of changes we'd made after the break. I'll make absolutely sure of it. Let's see if there was anyone else that we brought in. Benitez, Gabriel, Christian, Monsters. It seems to be this guy. It's Sand. Charlotte Sand. Yeah, we signed him at that point. Very good one to bring in. 18 appearances, 5 goals, 7 assists, 7.84. So he made a very good start. 24 appearances, 21 starting, 9 goals, 8 assists for a 7.82. So very consistent. Charlotte at Sand can play anywhere across the, well, mainly attacking right or left. Otherwise, pretty much the same. And we'll have a look at a game which will be the final. And let's see who we played in the final that year of the Cup. Heesweg, who I don't think were very good. Bit of a week, as you can see, lots of bright green there, meaning that we were completely actual. 46 shots to 122 to none on target. So it was a pretty good day for us. Justice grabbing 4. Herman 3 assists. As you can see, we're playing him in that Ramdeuter position. Jonker a little bit off that day, but it's Zan and Maddie coming on, Azarovi and Mbai coming on as well. Starting with Palmer, Brown and Benitez, and Boozy getting a start with Gabriel Munsters in the DM role. Salinen, Knoll, that should be the other way around. Should it? They're both better attacking, I'd say. More better. Both better at attacking. So we'll have a look and see how we won the Cup. There's Jonker out to Gabriel. Nice cross in there, and Justice delivered. Jonker sprang it out again to Herman. Good combination there between Herman and Justice. Herman again. Back it goes. Boozy Knockdown, and Knoll is the man. Herman floating it in. Justice. Boozy headed away. Herman on the outside. And there's Justice open again. So Herman with 3 assists, Justice with 4 goals, and Knoll with a goal as well. So a good 5-0 win. It was a good season for us, but it was a very, very challenging one. This team, Harksburg, who didn't do as well the next season, really, really challenged us. Where's that draw? It's Baroni. And they were ahead of us. At this point, they were 2 points ahead. And then they dropped points. And so we finished level on points with them. And it was only goal difference that got us promoted, because there was only one promotion. There was no playoffs. Just you win the league or you don't. And at one point I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble. They're going to sack me. But we survived. We survived. And we will survive until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.